Hello. Right, this is just a quick video. Firstly, regarding the planned 8-player CQC. That idea is pretty much dead in the water. Not because I didn't have enough interest, although at the moment it's only up to 6 people who said they were interested. But I was told about a certain video which I've since seen where somebody else had the same idea, and when they went to put it into practice it just didn't work. Loads of the 8 players were all put into different instances, so even though even though they were invited to form the I don't know, wing or whatever it's fucking called for CQC, they all ended up all over the place, not on the same server. So because the thing's still clearly fucked up, because Frontier developments have put in the most rudimentary of systems as far as finding games in CQC, that idea's gone down the Kausalya. Anyway, as we are here, and I haven't done this for a little while, let's go through the old stats. So the ranks, well actually there is a change. Combat rank obviously hasn't changed. Trade rank is now 22% past Tycoon, and Explorer rank is now 43% past Ranger. The change is the CQC rank, which is now mostly helpless and 1% past that. Am I proud of that? Am I bollocks? Now with factions, there's been no change at all. Federation is still friendly and post commander. Empire is still allied and prince, and the alliance is still friendly. I mean, I'm assuming that the rank of prince will be enough for me to get the cutter in Horizons, because there's no guarantee of that. So yeah, I may need to work on that, but I won't be doing that for a few days. I'll get back to that point in a minute. The balance is at 338,653,560. Rebuy costs are 20.8 million, so it's safe to say they are well and truly covered. I can afford to rebuy my ship 16 times, which will do. Now, as far as permits go, there is one change since my last video when I went through them, and that is that the Peregrina system has now been added. You can see it there between PLX 695 and Xpure. So I now have 18 permits. I was trying to get the Nastrond permit, but I just gave up. 3 new permits in as many days, I was okay with that. Now, as far as the stats go, let's bring that up to the top. Current assets are at 893.7 million. Credit spent on ships is at 700.7 million. Credit spent on outfitting is at 4.2 billion. On repairs, 28.4 million. On fuel, 1.9 million. On munitions, 1.6 million. And still just the 2 insurance claims of 9.7 million. Now on the combat, bounties claimed has gone up a bit. It's now at 6,270, which has given me a profit of 168.9 million. Combat bonds are at 5,677 with profit at 119.8 million. Both of those will be going up pretty soon. Assassinations, well, I keep saying they're completely fucked up. They should all be a lot higher than it's showing here, but it's showing 257 with profit of 34.1 million and high single reward of 906,865. Crime, I've been getting quite a few fines lately. They are now into 3 figures, so 101 fines issued. Lifetime fines value of just over 3.25 million. Bounties claimed has also gone up to 3. Lifetime bounty value is at 1,280 with the highest bounty issued of 915. Now you saw how one of those 2 new bounties came about when the security ship decided to fly in between me and my target vessel, and that's also how the 3rd one came along, and the 3rd one netted me the highest bounty, so I finished what I was doing there and then buggered off and was pretty pissed off with the whole thing. Smuggling hasn't changed, black market network of 7, black market profit 253,918. Commodities smuggled is at 410, average profit of 7,934 and the highest single transaction is 86,400. Trading has changed a bit, market network of 214, trading profit of 469.5 million, commodities traded is 464,308, so I'm averaging over 1,000 credits per tonne of commodities traded, which is not bad at all. Average profit is now up to 193,387, which I think is pretty fucking good. Highest single transaction, that hasn't changed, surprise surprise, 1,523,776. I don't see that changing until I get the cutter, then it will absolutely smash that, but at the moment 1.5 million is more than fine. Mining hasn't changed, I haven't done any of that for a little while, so that's still 1,349,464 out of 204 minerals refined. And exploration systems visited is up to 3,052. Profits from exploration is at 34.3 million. 608 level 2 detail scans, 6,078 level 3s. Highest payout hasn't changed, 268,646 is still my best. Total hyperspace distance of 99,491, so I'm getting ever closer to the 6 figures. Total hyperspace jumps at 7,054. Max distance from the start of 2,797. Again, that's not going to change for a while. In fact, it may not change until I finally do the Sagittarius A not out trip. And finally, of course, CQC statistics, now that I have some. So profits is a staggering 7,302. Time played is still 1 hour 37 minutes. That's not likely to change anytime soon. Kill death ratios is exactly 1, so I have as many deaths as I have kills, which is 37, and win-loss ratio has plummeted to 0.4. So although I got my CQC rank up, I lost a hell of a lot of games in the process. Right. Now for the main point of this video, which, as I say, is only going to be a short one despite going through all that little lot. That is that I am here in Kausalya, which is a system that you may recognise because it's been featuring in the Galnet news, which I'll just bring up here. Here, this is where the Emperor's Dawn base was discovered. And it means that there is a community event here, and that event is in this particular station, which is Gernhardt Station. So if you come along here, this is where you sign up. Now I have only just signed up to this event. So as you can see, I haven't done anything. As you can also see, it is nowhere near completion. There is 1 week, 2 days, and well, as near as damn it's 13 hours to go. I suspect that it will time out rather than actually have the tier 3 reached, because so many regular players of course have buggered off and are playing the Horizons beta. So this gives those of you who wouldn't normally get a look in here the chance to actually get some decent credits in a community event. Now, even though it's only reached the first operation level, the first tier, you only have to be in the top 40% to receive a 1 million credit bonus, which isn't bad. I suspect that will go up quite considerably when it reaches level 2, and it will go up a hell of a lot if level 3 gets reached. It is of course to destroy Emperor's Dawn ships, and rather handily there are 2 high intensity conflict zones right outside this station. So one is just 6.56 megameters, the other one is 10.7. So you've got no problem as far as getting to the conflict zones, and perhaps more importantly, you've got no problem with leaving the conflict zones, because in case you've taken too much damage or anything, you can just quickly nip back to Gernhardt station, repair, rearm, and then piss off back to the conflict zones. So seeing as the CQC idea of the 8-player one there is down the Kausalya, I've come here and I am trying to arrange a 4-player wing here at Corsair. So if you fancy a 4-player wing, then let me know in the comments. Obviously it helps if you are on my friends list within Elite Dangerous, and we will get that sorted out. With 4 players, I think me being one of them, so I only need 3 names, I'm pretty sure that we can get that arranged, and yeah, we'll see what it's like. It's not as if it's something I need to do. I mean, I've already reached the combat elite, so I don't need to do any more combat. In fact, I'm rather surprised that I came here in the first place. But there you go. So, yep, if you fancy a bash at the 4-player wing, so I've never had the chance to do that yet, then yeah, leave a comment in the video here and we'll try and get that sorted out. Right, well, with that lot done, this is Kausalya saying go away.